Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone ranked play. In the last video, I did a spotlight of one of my own creations, the Fearsome Fours deck. This is a theme, actually, that I will make with several classes, the first of which being Shaman, but I also plan to make a version of this deck with Warrior and with Druid. The idea is to use 4 toughness minions like Shield Bearer and whatever else you can come by, like Demolisher and Unmet Elemental, and buff them up in some fashion in order to create difficult-to-kill creatures for the opponent that can also deal damage to the opponent. In the Shaman version of this deck, the way that we beef up our creatures primarily is with Flame Tongue Totem, but Rockbiter Weapon can do the trick if need be. Plus we have a bunch of endgame here if needed after killing all the opponent's stuff. So let's go ahead and play just a few more games now with this deck. If you want to watch a more thorough introduction to the series in general and to this deck in particular, go ahead and check out the video that I posted right before this one, the Fearsome Fours Shaman Spotlight. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call the videos yet, probably casually ranked, and then the title of the deck. Here we are up against Claire, the cleverly named mage.
You asked for it.
Hex is fine as a card, but I don't really want to keep it early on. Earthshock is also good, but I'm not going to gamble on her having loot hoarders. I would really rather just get my own creatures. Now we got a Shield Bearer here. I'm playing with Black Knight, probably not for the best reasons. The reason I'm playing with it is that I just really love this card. It's so cool to kill taunts. There's lots of good taunt minions. Almost everybody's playing with the Defender of Argus. So even if your opponent doesn't have taunt creatures, they're going to get some in play. Unfortunately, we didn't get Flame Tongue to go with the Shield Bearer here, but we're getting some nice board presence, and the Mage can't really bring this stuff down. She probably doesn't really want to use removal spells against the Shield Bearer. That's the neat thing about this card. Nobody ever wants to use removal spells on it. They think, oh, I'll just play some minions and then kill it. So it kind of flies under the radar. Alright, here's an Ooze. Now I have to decide, do I use Lightning Bolt or Rockbiter to kill it? Well, in favor of Lightning Bolt is the fact that I don't really need mana next turn, so I might as well get the Overload out of the way here. In favor of Rockbiter is the fact that Lightning Bolt can help Unbound Elementals later on, and it can also be beefed up with spell damage. However, I'm going to use the Lightning Bolt because I think that the ability to get your Overload taken care of when it makes no difference is much more important. Now, if I top deck Ascension, well, so be it, I'll be pissed, but I feel like that was in general the right move. Nat Pagel has been nerfed. If you don't know, this was nerfed a while back. He now has a 50% chance to draw a card at the start of your turn, rather than at the end. And of course I get my Unbound Elemental here. So we've got our Fearsome Fours here, but nothing much else going on. I regret having used up that Lightning Bolt, because of course now this is just going to be a 2/4 for a while. I have no Overload cards in my hand at the moment. My opponent is going to Fireball this. No! Okay! She's going to Fireball my face. Well, I thought she'd Fireball the creature, because that's the threat. But apparently this person's bad at the game. So let's go ahead and Rockbiter this Golem. Kill the Offshoot with my Unbound Elemental. And heal up. Now, to be fair to my opponent, it is possible that I will lose the game because I actually don't have any healing in this deck at all. So it is possible if she just flings another Fireball at me and gets a couple of Pyroblasts or something, she can just win. Or like Frostbolt to Ice Lance. She could just kill me. It's going to take me a long time to kill her from here. But no, she seems to be playing like a partially normal deck. Just wanted to Fireball my face instead of killing a really important minion. Water Elemental. Oh god. Well, that's going to have to get hexed. Nat Pagel catches one for me. Earthshock. Well, I wish I had some spell damage out here. Alas, it is not to be. We're going to hex this thing. See if I can get a spell damage totem. Not. We'll kill the frog. And now, Rockbiter, I don't really want to take 3 damage from this Knife Juggler. I kind of respect my opponent's threat here, that she's going to be able to burn me out, so I want to throw something at this instead of taking 3 damage, and I think the least valuable thing I have is this Taunt Totem, interestingly enough, because the Fire Blast and all the Mage's spells, they bypass Taunt anyway, and the Healing Totem is actually kind of neat because it heals my stuff back up to full. Of course, none of that will matter if she's a Flame Strike, but so be it. Can you maybe play a Sunwalker for me to kill with my Black Knight? That'd be great. I'd love that very much. Thank you, Mage. Well, Nat Pagel's given me a card, so any spell she uses to kill this, unless it's Flame Strike, which will also kill everything else, it's going to be a card advantage for me. She's going to Blizzard up. Interesting. So it takes her whole turn. It doesn't kill my stuff. My healing totem's gone, so this stuff's not going to get healed, but at least my stuff is alive. So I really can't complain too much about that turn of events. And in fact, I get the healing totem back. So everything is healed back up. Now, if she had a flame strike, I doubt she would have blizzarded there, because I had a bunch of stuff, but it wasn't, like, damaging. Unless she was afraid of bloodlust, which I don't have in this deck. Now I'm just waiting for her to play a taunt creature or put Defender of Argus on something. Otherwise, I'm going to be pretty screwed. Because this Black Knight's just kind of sitting here being stupid. Frostbolt kills my Unbound Elemental. She's not going in my face anymore. That was just the one errant fireball, I guess. Sent at the face. Alright. Sarah will eat a Polymorph, probably, but let's first flip a Totem. See if I can spell damage. I do. This allows me to kill that with nothing. Okay. Guess we're gonna do this. And pass the turn. So, Counterspell killed off my... well, quote-unquote, killed off my Earth Shock. So I had to damage my Senjin. At least, though, she sent a Frostbolt at my creature, so that suggests to me that she's not actually trying to burn me out here. Alright. Well, here's the moment of truth. She has to have a Polymorph for this Ysera. At least she's not a priest, so there's no mind control, and at least I get one card out of this. Which one do I get? I get a pretty bad one. This is a bit of a dangerous card to use. It damages me as well as my opponent, but if I do get her down, I can actually, you know, potentially burn her out with it. She, of course, has the Polymorph, because of course she does. And a Knife Juggler. Alright. Just going to ping off the sheep as well. Mana Tide doesn't really work here, because the Knife Juggler can just kill it. Alright, Lightning Bolt, there we go. So we're going to do this. Play Mana Tide. I'm not going to put my Mana Tide totem in the hands of this Taunt Totem. As good as the Taunt Totem is, I'd rather actually kill the Knife Juggler. Demolisher is nice. It's not super great here, but at least I can drop something onto the board. I kind of wish this were a bigger card. Gonna have to wonder if maybe I should replace this later with a Yeti or some other expensive thing. Okay, this is bad. This thing doesn't have taunt, and I can't kill it because I've already used my Hex on a Water Elemental, and Ysera Awakens doesn't deal enough damage. Hits me in the face, which against a mage is pretty scary. Got another Mana Tide. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's play another Mana Tide. We're gonna pass it on. So hopefully Rag doesn't hit my face anymore. And I've come up with basically a Hex for killing this Ragnaros. Otherwise, folks, I'm in a heap of trouble. Hopefully she actually gives a taunt with Defender of Argus. That would be super great. Then I could kill it with Black Knight. That would be the best. Flame Strike, no! Why did you have to have another Flame Strike? Are you kidding me? Jesus! Oh, she got both of her Flame Strikes. I could have Ancestral Healing in this deck, which would let Black Knight kill anything. Well, that's a load up. So now if I play Ysera Awakens, it kills me. Great. I have to hope this deals 3 damage. Otherwise, there's nothing else I can do. Got 2 Lightning Storms and 1 Hex. Needed it to be the other way around. Alright, well, she wins. Okay, does she actually win? She might technically not win. Oh, how the hell do you do this? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Why couldn't you get your Defender of Argus? Wouldn't it have been so great to have a Taunting Ragnaros? Claire. Well, this game is probably over. She needs just a Fireball or a Frostbolt and she'll win. She's going to draw a card here. Rag can kill me at any moment as well. And if this had been something useful, really, like, almost any other card would have been better. Yeah, literally any other Ysera card would have been better. There's the Frostbolt for the win. Well played. And we're on to the next game. So Black Knight, proving itself to be a dodgy inclusion. Now, not objectively. That's one of those cards where you kind of have to keep an eye on what people are playing and, you know, cycle it into and out of your deck as needed. Seems like I might need to cycle it out, but I do want to play some more games with this deck. I've played a grand total of 2 games so far. Let's not, you know, get carried away making changes. In that game, you know, my opponent got pretty lucky that I didn't have another Hex, and she did have both of her Flame Strikes. She also had the Polymorph, which she needed for Ysera. So, you know, there's just lots of bad luck going around in that one. But yeah, if the Black Knight had just been something I could have put onto the board, I would have won that particular game. So I need to see how often this particular thing happens versus, you know, the Black Knight actually getting to be useful. It's so much fun when you actually get to kill something good with it, like a, you know, Ancient of War, Ironbark Protector, Druid of the Claw even. Lots of good targets for it. I at least have been having good luck with my shield bearers. I'll mulligan the Rock Fighter just because I have so much removal. I just want to maximize my odds of getting Flame Tongue Totem early on. Black Knight is a real chatty, young, strapping gentleman. He loves showing up in every damn game. Now, he's not going to be useful early on, but there's a good chance this Druid's going to play Druid of the Claw, Ancient of War, Ironbark Protector. I mean, those just come up a lot for Druids. I'll even happily kill Ascension with that guy. Now we have our mighty endgame here. So this is looking alright. Not really playing much to the theme of this deck, but at least I will get to play Demolisher or Elemental on turn 2, and play the others on turn 3. Okay, so this is a control Druid here. He's not doing anything early on. Naphagel? Alright, we'll play him. No need to throw my coin away. Let's just drop him down. See if he gets me a card. Really, this guy, if he gets you a card, it's a victory. So, if he also baits your opponent into using 2 cards to kill him, also a victory. And even if your opponent uses 1 card to kill him and he never gets a card, it's still a little bit of a victory. Because he, you know, at least used up some of your opponent's resources and only costs 2 mana. Alright, we're going to play the Demolisher here. I'm not going to coin to Rock Fighter this Owl. I think the Demolisher can handle the Owl quite capably himself. And the Demolisher is going to be tough to kill because I've got this Taunter in the way, stopping easy access to the Demolisher via Shapeshift and whatnot. So my opponent could, for example, Wrath it, but then he can't Shapeshift to finish it off. He's going to swipe it. Such is his fear of the Demolisher. He's willing to swipe that guy. Alright. I'll take that. Flame Tongue! Is it worth using a coin here so I can Unbound and Flame Tongue? The answer is no, because I really want to play one of these 6-drops next turn. So do I play the Unbound or the Flame Tongue? Well, let's go ahead and do the Flame Tongue. Make a totem. Naphagel, make yourself useful. I like how he says howdy when he attacks. So this is actually kind of a nice flip, the Taunt Totem. Healing would have been good to heal him up. Taunt is also good because it stops Shapeshift from killing him. We're hoping here for Druid of the Claw. I can coin it to Black Knight and get ahead in this game. Of course he doesn't have a Druid of the Claw. The one time in my goddamn life a Druid does not have a Druid of the Claw on turn 5. That's when I'm holding onto a Black Knight. Are you goddamn kidding me? Well, let's just coin out a pair of the... What? Stop moving cards. It's like freaking whack-a-mole over here. So I don't have any Overload cards at the moment. There's really not that many in this deck. Just 1 Earth Elemental, a couple of Lightning Bolts, and a couple of Lightning Storms. But they are ready to go. And this guy's ready to go as well. Come on, play a Sunwalker. I don't know that many Druids playing with Sunwalkers, but do it anyway. For Papa Boris, come on. Don't you love Papa Boris? Don't you want to play a Sunwalker for Papa Boris to be happy? How about you Innervate an Ironbark Protector? Aria! Ah! Well, that sucks. Sucked a load of dongs is what that did. Let's go ahead and Fire Elemental that. Take care of business here. Now I could have also killed the Kodo, leaving this at 1 health, but I figured get that golem out of the way. It's annoying. It's pesky. Even though it doesn't hit quite as hard as the Kodo does. He has a Starfire. Would you please play a Taunt creature? What is this, like the one Druid in the entire history of all time that is not going to ever play a Taunt creature for me? Apparently that's what it is. Alright, well, we'll Fire Elemental to finish off the Kodo. Pass the turn. Kind of want a Panda in this deck so I can like Panda my Elementals, Panda my Silenced creatures. What could I take out in place of a Panda? Maybe those Demolishers? Ancient Watcher. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
Squire,
oh, are you goddamn kidding me? I thought for sure he was going to give it Taunt. Why doesn't he want to give anything? Why does nobody ever want to give anything Taunt when I'm around? This is so ridiculous, I say. So ridiculous. Alright. Since I got this Healing Totem, we'll avail ourselves of it. Kill that. And you know what? This Rock Fighter, it's not going to see any better days. We're just going to use it to kill that Squire. Now, if I hadn't gotten the Healing Totem, I wouldn't have done this because I wouldn't want this guy at 1 health to die to another swipe. But since he's at 2 health, that's a little bit better. I'm pretty content. Alright, well, he's got 5 cards and a thing that does nothing. I've got 5 cards, one of which is a totem and a thing that does nothing. But once he plays a Taunt creature, which a Druid without Taunt creatures is just like hell without fire. Oh, come on, man. You've got to have one. Drop it to me, buddy. Drop it to me. Let me see that dog creature. Ironbark protector. Blah, 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 blah. I will settle for this after it's been buffed by Defender of Argus. No, he's going to play Leroy Jenkins. Are you goddamn kidding me? Are you goddamn kidding me? Is he going to swipe this now to kill off the thingy-majiggers? No, he's going to silence it so it turns into a Chillwind Yeti. Are you goddamn kidding me? I cannot believe it. It's turn 9 and this druid did not play a taunt creature. He even played a Watcher and still didn't play a taunt creature. Black Knight is just sitting here. He is invincible, but he is sad as well. So, can I get a creature to play? Of course I can't. Well, we'll use one of Leroy's Whelps to kill that owl. We're gonna cry about this Black Knight. By this point, if you think I'm just gonna play it as a Chillwind Yeti overpriced, no, you've got another thing coming. I am gonna wait. I'm gonna wait all year if I have to, but I will kill a taunt creature with this Black Knight. Can you please play a Defender of Argus now to give this taunt? Why would you? How do you have this many creatures that are not taunting? Are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus! Ooze. Course. That's relevant. Alright, let's see what we get here. Hex. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do it. It's gotta be done. I could kill that frog with the Black Knight, but no, I'm waiting. I am waiting for a real target. We're going to Lightning Bolt this Ooze. I'm not gonna Earth Shock that frog. We're waiting. We're waiting. I said I was gonna wait all year. If I have to play Hearthstone for a year, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do until he plays an Ironbark or an Ancient of War or something. Oh my god. Oh my god, finally this feels so good. Here we go. Finally, at last. Yes, buff that Shattered Cleric. Buff that Shattered Oh, you fucker. Buffing your frog. Alright, it's still no, I'm not gonna let this get to me. Oh, finally! Jesus Christ. Got a taunt. Gonna get another taunt. Call it a day. Alright, well. No, I don't even know. I mean, he's got 2 cards. I have Earth Shock. This is not the most impressive thing ever. I do have a Ysera in here. I think I have a Cairn in here. Right? I put a Cairn into this deck, so I've got some good cards I can play. The Druids would have a hard time with Ysera would be nice, actually. Druids just have a devil of a time with Ysera. Now that Tinkmaster or Oversuck is no longer in the game, effectively, Ysera is very difficult for Druids to deal with. Most of them are not running Naturalize. And even if you just Naturalized it, I'd be pretty okay with it. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Oh, Ironbark Protector. Of course got your Ironbark Protector now. Well, what can I deal with this? Hex would deal with it. A Hex would deal with it pretty good, otherwise I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble here. I just can't really deal with an 8/8 at the moment. Lightning Storm would help. Blood Mage. Oh, I would actually wish that were a Novice Engineer. Alright, so now with Earth Shock I can kill this Scarlet Crusader because it's spell damage. We're going to kill that frog because we're invincible. And we got a little bit of time because I'm at full health to find my Ysera, but the problem is he's got 2 cards. You know, if this were a Panda, I could have Panda'd back my Black Knight and killed that Ironbark. Maybe I should replace this with a Panda. I was kind of meh on this Chillwind, on this Blood Mage Thalanos anyway. Maybe I should put a Panda into this deck. Savage Roar, very clever. It allows him to get past this Taunt Totem so the Ironbark can kill my Black Knight. I've got 2 damage here to kill for this Ironbark. Let's throw one of it away and get a card. Cairn Bloodhoof. Alright, well, that'll have to do, I guess. Is it worth playing this Manatide just to cycle for a card? I don't think so. We're gonna make a Taunt Totem. Spell damage. Call it a dippity doozle day.
Squire, attend me.
Oh, he's got a lot of mid-game, this guy, but I do have another Lightning Storm in here. He's actually starting to go for my face, can't blame him. Force of Nature would pretty much kill me at this point. Ysera, well, is it too little too late? We're about to find out. I just don't want to get that stupid Ysera Awakens card. We'll be fine. He's got 8, 10, 11 damage. I'm actually in a lot of trouble. I'm down to 3 health, so as soon as he draws a swipe, he wins. But at least if he doesn't have swipes anytime soon, I might be able to hold him off with taunt. He's going for the face. He's a smart man with a smart plan. I can't kill him. He's at full health. Ah, oh, Jesus, engine. Alright. So I need a taunt totem, 50-50 odds. I get it. I got Ascension.
I have too many.
I have too many minions. Oh, that's hilarious. I actually really do need to play this Emerald Drake down. Okay. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that. Got 2 taunt creatures for his 2 things. I just have to hope he doesn't get a swipe or another Starfire, but it seems unlikely. Ah. Innervates for nothing. Literally. Innervate does nothing if you already have 10 mana crystals. He actually shouldn't have done that. I mean, there's a chance I got Dream, which would put the Ogre back into his hand. He might have actually been able to use that Innervate if he hadn't just thrown it away. He will kill off my Senjin, kill off my Taunt Totem. If I hadn't gotten that, by the way, I would have already lost the game. Now, let's see here. Can't kill him, obviously. So what we do is the following. We're going to go ahead and Dream that guy out of here. Gonna kill his Yeti. Ishne Autopola, yes, yes. Manatide Totem. I'm out of room now, so I can't make a regular totem, but I'm gonna gamble if that's worth it. If he draws a charge creature like a Druid of the Claw, so be it, I'll lose. But I just gotta go for it here. So he's got a Votivist Ogre and a random card off the top. I have 7, 11, 15 damage. 19 damage, he's dead in 2 turns. That's 2 turns he has to not get a... what's his face? Charge creature of some sort. You know, it was really dumb of me to not flip for a taunt totem, because he can shapeshift me now. I totally forgot that druids have shapeshift. Hilarious. Alright, let's see here. Can I kill him? 4, 8, 15, 20, 24 damage. Nope, can't kill him. So we're going to throw that guy away. See if I can get a taunt totem. I get lucky, and I do indeed get a taunt totem. Gonna swingity, swangity, swoongity. Alright. Next turn, I've got 8 damage. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. $17 damage. It's gonna innervate. For what, Deathwing? No, Defender of Argus. Okay. Cool. So he's waiting to top deck a swipe or a Starfire to kill me with. I am out of room. Oh god, can I really not? Okay, so I need to actually kill my own stuff so I can play this Earth Elemental and get a taunt down. That would actually stop a lot of his outs. So we gotta think about how I'm gonna kill my own stuff. I can't kill anything against that. Can't give. So I have to actually Earth Shock something. I need to kill it though with Earth Shock. I don't want to kill a taunt totem because the taunt totem is handy. So I think what needs to die is the spell damage totem. Wait, can I kill him? 4, 8, 12, 17. No, I can't kill him. Yes, killing spell damage kills me. You know what? I need to kill this earth, this healing totem. No, but the healing totem heals us back up to 2. Yeah, what's got to happen is I got to kill my own spell damage. So I'm gonna kill my own spell damage totem. Oh my god! It silenced it, so the spell didn't deal 2 damage? Wow. That's hilarious. Okay, well, we're gonna lightning bolt that. Okay, you learn something new every damn day. Swing. And swing. And whatever, sure, we'll lightning storm to kill that off. Maybe? I don't actually have spell damage anymore. In fact, it didn't kill it off. Okay, wow, that was hilarious. We get Ysera Awakens. So I can use this to potentially kill both of us if I live through the turn. Now I've got lethal damage here though. 7, 11, 15, 20. Got lethal damage. He needs the swipe or the starfire right here to go directly at the face. Otherwise, he loses and he loses. Wow, okay. Well, those are two pretty long games, so we're going to call it right here, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay video of this deck. I'll be back soon with some more Hearthstone Casually Ranked. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Take care.